Buddy, this is the bus driver and I'm here to take you to school. We're back with some more NHL 16 Be a GM here in year 8, round 3 of the playoffs with our Washington Capitals fantasy draft team. We're going up against the Ottawa Senators and their franchise goalie. We beat a franchise goalie in round 1. We've got another franchise goalie here in round 3. We had a little bit of a break there against Philly and their non-franchise goalie, but anyways, Tyson Barrie signed with Ottawa. So here you go. Jordan Staal, 88 overall. He was about a half point per game. Stefan Matteau. Let's see. Paquin Bordeaux. Anyone here really stand out as being dangerous? Vincent Trocheck. Jordan Nolan. I wonder if that's Owen Nolan's kid. Vitov. Ooh, 87. He only had 15. Oh, he's a defensive defenseman. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. And finally, their goalies here in Ottawa. Jair, there he is. Their franchise 22-year-old, 90 overall goalie. And Yoni Ordio is their backup. Okay. We've got our work cut out for us here. Burned year. First overall in the first round, 2019. Wow, look at this guy from Germany. Actually, you know what? How does he compare to Phillies? No, not Phillies. Columbus's. How does he compare to Columbus's Campoli? So he's 96. He's 24. He was drafted 2 years earlier, first overall. Okay, so that's kind of where they came from. So he's more overall because he's 2 years older. That makes sense. Finally, this points. Let's see how our guys did here first. 11 points for Eichel, 11 points for Tavares, 10 points for Huberdeau. So there's still a point per game. I'd like to see more out of them, but this will do. The Senators. Let's see here. Mikhnov has got 11 points. Lots of assists for him. Other than that, I think we might have a chance here, boys. Finally, the playoff tree. So it's Colorado versus Calgary, Washington versus Ottawa. Calgary swept the Blues. Colorado took out the Blackhawks. We took out Philly in 6, and Ottawa took out Toronto in 5. And actually, they had a lot of trouble against Detroit. They went to 7, so you know we might have a chance here as long as we can keep them off the scoreboard. Let's see here. Look at these lineups. We might get lucky here. There might be an injury to Jari. If we're lucky. Let's see. Matteau, Stalin, Paquin Bordeaux, Goodrow, Mikhanov, Tamura. He looks like Tempura. Alright, so really, their first line is not even that good. That's where our chance is. Victor Hedman, Pesky, Vitov, Tyson Barrie, Finn, and Montour. Okay, so this is where our troubles are gonna be right here. It's their defense and their goalie. Yeah, Yoni Ordio starting. There must be an injury to their franchise goalie here. Let's see if we can find a way to take a look at injuries. Let's see, injuries. Injured for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Wow, since the 6th. Wow, okay. Did not expect that. Wow. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so since the 6th. We might have just dodged a bullet there. We just have to beat Yoni Ordio. Okay, so he's done for 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, he might... If we can beat him in 4, he won't come back. So let's go for it. This is our chance. We got to beat Yoni Ordio here. First period. Suzuki and Jordan Nolan. All right. Second period. Oh, okay, they're up by 1. Tied shots. This is our chance, boys. Don't blow it. Mom spaghetti. Only get 1 shot. Ooh, Finn puts them up by 2 now. And we give up a power play, and Jordan Staal capitalizes. Wow, okay. Oh, that is not good for us. 4 minutes to go here. All right, clearly a loss. That was our chance, man. This is our chance. Yoni Ordio stood on his head for Ottawa without their franchise goalie in net due to an injury. Here we go. Against Ottawa. In DC, the Capital versus the Capital. First period. We don't want to go to Canada. Second period. Whoa, 21 shots in the first period. Holy crap. Second period. 37 shots in 2 periods. Are you kidding me? John Tavares finally scores one. There's no reason. Ordio's standing on his head right now with 37 shots against. Wow. To 13. Look at us go. We're just killing them in shots. Come on, boys. You got to put another one in there. You cannot let him do this to you. Like, are these just not quality shots here? 6 minutes to go. 48 to 19. Are you kidding me? Don't take this to overtime. Wow. 48 shots in the first 3 periods. Holy crap. 21 in the first period alone. That's ridiculous. And Oliver Kylington puts it away with the 51st shot. About bloody time. Yoni Ordio stood on his head with 50 saves. Wow, look at him go. Oh, I'd hate to see them with their franchise goalie, man. We're lucky to have made it through that one. I'm just shocked that we did not score more. Caps fan in real life? No, I'm not actually. I'm a Flames fan, and I just picked the Caps for the franchise mode, just kind of out of a whim. That's how that works. So here we go. Sorry, first period. Okay, 1-1, Mikanov and Clefbaum. This was also a fantasy draft, by the way, there, PTP protection. It was a fantasy draft, and I just kind of picked Washington out of the blue. We are in Ottawa, tied 1-1 at the nation's capital. Second period, here we go. John Tavares puts it back past Ordio. We're up 2-1, and we're also in year 8 now, so all these teams, not just that they were a fantasy draft, but in year 8, all the teams are all out of whack now too. So, the way I figured is Washington deserves a cup. That's why I picked them. Here we go, 30 shots to 20 for Ottawa. Third period, here we go. We're up by 1, thanks to John Tavares. 15 minutes. Ooh, and Zykov puts one past Ordio. 10 minutes to go here in round 3 of the playoffs. Game 3. Come on, 2 minutes to go. And there you have it. Ooh, Mateau almost came back with 40 seconds left. He was trying to put one past us there. I'm a Caps fan, and yes, we do. Yeah. Hey, actually, you know what? I think I've already won one with this one back in year 4. Let me go check that. But if you're a Caps fan, man, you can go to my YouTube. We've got the whole series up on there too. So if you want to know how well they've done with this fantasy draft, that's the best way to do it. And actually, they've done very well here. It's too bad. It's too bad I don't have Ovechkin. And actually, funny enough, he was available on the trade block this year, but we ended up going for Claude Giroux instead. Oh, I can't even see the awards. Never mind, I can't take a look right now. I'd have to go back through my history here. That's all right. Where were we? Here, let's just keep going, man. We're up 2-1. Going into game 4. First period. 11 to 12 the shots. They have a power play to start the second period. Second period. Nothing. Okay. This is much more defensive than the last couple games. I'll check it out for sure. That's great, man. You can, here's the links. If you want to see how we've done this. How we've done with the Washington Caps. Let's see, 6 minutes to go here. Power play for us. Ooh, nothing out of it. Trust me, I think you'd be a lot happier with this Caps team than the current one you've got. I mean, you guys have done well, but you can't get past the second round, which really hurts It's really hard when you have a really good chance and you can't get past the second round. Like, I thought for sure this was your year to at least make it to the third. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't make it to the third this year. I don't know. There's no Canadian teams in the playoffs this year, so I didn't pay much attention. All right, here we go. In overtime. Oh, we just killed that penalty. Good job, boys. Got to get past Yoni Ordio here. Good, good, good. Oh, and Jack Eichel. 10 minutes into overtime. Puts it in. There you have it. Gibson with the shutout. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Suzuki's been injured, though. That's not good. We only have one guy for depth. I thought this was the year, too. Yeah, it's all right, man. It happens, man. You know what the best thing is, though, about the offseason is the beginning of next year, it's everyone's year. So it's always your chance. I mean, Ovechkin's only 31 now? So you've got 4 more years. You got 4 more years to have a chance, at least. I think he's 31. Maybe he's only 29. No, I'm pretty sure he's 31. Yeah, somewhere around there. Here, if you're curious, here's how our team looks like this year with our Washington Capitals. Again, it was a fancy draft, so most of these guys we drafted. But there's our first line, Eichel, Tavares, and Huberdeau, Benson, Giroux, Teravainen. And our defense, got a very solid defensive core there. And finally, our goalies is Gibson and Parsons. So I bet you'd wish you'd have this team rather than the one you have right now. But that's all right. Yeah, he's 30, 31. Yeah, I thought he was in that range. So you've got 5 more years to have a chance. Honestly, I think your defense is kind of the weak point. You got a lot of scoring power, and Holtby's a beast, but you can't keep the puck out of the net. That's the problem. All right, here we go. First period. Tavares and Brain. There you go, 1-1. Second period. Waltz and Jack Eichel. Okay. 15 shots to 18 shots. Not a lot. Nice team. Yeah, man, that fantasy draft helped a lot. We picked up Tavares with our first. Ooh, okay, all right. Tamura put him up by 1. We took it back with Dylan Strome. Anyways, what I was saying is we took Tavares with our first overall. Then it was Eichel and Huberdeau. And then, or with our first round, and then all that, blah, blah, blah. And then we just picked up a whole bunch of potential for the future. We tanked the first 2 years. And then we had a very good shot after that. Overtime here, power play, ooh, and we gave up a 4-on-3 and a 5-on-3, and we take another power play back. 47 shots on Yoni Oreo, and he's standing on his head. This is ridiculous. And Altschuer in overtime, that's his 3rd overtime goal. Oh man. And Jair is back, their franchise goalie. Oh no, we lost our chance. Oh boy. Jair is back now. In game, what was this, 5? 2, 3, that's why. Okay, they brought him back as soon as they could because they were on the brink of elimination. And he wasn't enough. It's a good thing. It's a good thing we got there. All right, we're against Colorado in the finals here. Stanley Cup finals. What was I going to say? Oh, and if you're not too into the franchise stuff, or sorry, fantasy draft stuff, I've got a series that's just a regular one with the Colorado Avalanche. That's up on the that's up in the YouTubes as well if you want to check out how that one's been going. We're in year 9, I think, of that one. All right, let's see here. We're going up against the Colorado Avalanche, and they must have won in a few there too. 4-1 as well. Okay. Ooh, this will be interesting. Let's take a quick look at how our team's been doing in points in these playoffs. 16 for Tavares, 15 for Eichel, 13 for Huberdeau. Other than that, Pouliot's been really pulling his weight. Altschuer, 2 goals for 2 overtime winners. The grinder, man, he's just doing amazing for us. That is great so far. Hey, do you like the player morale in the game? You know what, Protection? I don't mind the player morale. At the very beginning, it was annoying because the sliders were set, so that way you had something to deal with like every game. Now it's probably about once or twice a month if you do things right. I just wish that the answers changed up a little bit, because right now what ends up happening is if you go to the second option, I can't show you right now, but if you go to the second option, you're guaranteed not to piss anyone off. And it's either neutral or good. So I'd like it if there's a little bit more where you actually had to figure out who liked what. But even then, there's no way to tell what someone's morale's like. Like, it's not like they have a attribute that's like, I don't know, let's say, you know, laid back or assertive or something like that. Like, there's no way to tell what type of attributes they have to know what kind of morale they need to be treated with. So if they could do that for next year, that'd be really cool. All right, I'm going to take a quick break here before we go into the Stanley Cup playoffs. So thanks a lot for those of you watching on YouTube. Take a look in the description below for my information. YouTube.com/busdriver, Twitch.tv/bus_driver, and at busdriver on Twitter. All spelled with an L3US. That's how you spell the bus. Hit those like buttons, hit those follow buttons so you can see when I'm live. Join me in chat. I appreciate it when you do. I love it when you guys give me your opinions on what's going on. Other than that, quick break here, and we'll be back for the playoffs, or the Stanley Cup Finals. So stick around. I'll see you in just a bit. Take care.